Welcome to Understand the Math. In this video, we're going to learn how to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. We'll start by going over the formula for the inverse, and then we'll walk through some examples. Let's get started. Let's begin by going over the formula for the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. I've written down a 2 by 2 matrix, and we're going to call it matrix A. The inverse of this matrix is denoted as A raised to the minus 1, but it's not 1 over A. It's just the symbol for A inverse. To find A inverse, you are going to do three things. The first thing that you're going to do is switch the main diagonal elements. That's these right here. You just flip them. Then what you're going to do is add a negative to what I call the off diagonal elements. That's these entries right here. They stay in the same place, you just add a negative to them. And then the last thing you're going to do is divide by the determinant. The determinant of matrix A is just AD minus BC. Let's now walk through some examples. We're going to do two examples, and in each example, we're going to find the inverse. Let's look at our first example. We're going to use the formula from up above. A inverse is equal to 1 divided by the determinant. That's going to be the main diagonal elements multiplied, 2 times 4, minus the off diagonal elements multiplied, and that's 5 times 3. Now what we're going to do is we are going to switch the main diagonal entries. The 4 goes up top and the 2 goes down on the bottom. And then for the off diagonal elements highlighted in orange, we're going to add a negative to them. So that is a minus 5 and a minus 3. Now let's see what the determinant equals. That's the part on the bottom. So 2 times 4 is 8, minus 5 times 3 is 15. So we have 8 minus 15, which is minus 7. So we can say that A inverse is minus 1 divided by 7 times the matrix 4 minus 5 minus 3, 2. What is typically done when you work with matrices is to not leave a constant out in front. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that constant inside the matrix. And we're going to write our answer as A inverse is equal to minus 4 divided by 7, 5 divided by 7, the negatives cancel out, and then 3 divided by 7, and then lastly, minus 2 divided by 7. And that's A inverse. Let's look at another example. You may want to pause the video and see if you can do this on your own. I bet you can. A inverse is equal to 1 divided by the determinant. That's the main diagonal entries multiplied. So we have 2 times 10 minus the off diagonal elements multiplied, which is 5 times 4. And then inside the matrix, we're going to switch the main diagonal elements. So we put the 10 here and the 2 here. And then the off diagonal elements in orange get a negative. So that becomes a minus 5 and a minus 4. Now let's compute what the determinant is equal to. This is 20 minus 20, which is equal to 0. We ended up with A inverse is equal to 1 over 0 times our matrix. One divided by 0 is undefined because you can't divide a number by 0. So our answer is that A inverse does not exist and A is called not invertible. I wanted to include this example to show you that not every matrix has an inverse. And that's it. You now know how to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix.
If this video has been helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Keep believing in yourself and have a great rest of your day.